Just a quick video on RJ45 crimpers. I just got this one from Amazon and it came with a couple of extra jacks and this tool, I guess. I normally don't like those because they're pretty flimsy, but that's what it came with. And this is the first time I actually see different colored jacks. Normally I have used the clear ones, but these ones are the pass-through, as you can see on the tip of this one here. Let me see if I can get a good shot of that. But anyways, the new ones are also pass-through, as you can see right through there. You can see the white, so that's kind of interesting. Just never seen the different colors. I never bought those, but the reason I want to make the video is because that's why I bought this new crimper. The old one doesn't have the cutting for the actual pass-through cables, which this one does have. So let me show you the back. It does have some instructions there. You see, so you can pause the video there, and the numbers here are just the different models that they have. And this one, the 6088P, it's basically the one with the cutting for the which is what you have there for the wires when they stick out. So let's take it out. Let me show you what it looks like. So as you can see, they even give you an extra set of or a pair of cutters for the wide one, and then the cables, which is nice. So if I turn it, this is where the cutter is, which this one does not have. So I want to get one with the cutting side, so I don't have to keep doing it manually with a separate cutter or anything. Now also there's like a longer one just like this one, but these are like the newer ones that you'll see on Amazon and pretty much everywhere, and it's a lot smaller, which is nice. At first I thought it was kind of weird, but now that I kind of have it on my hand, it feels pretty nice. So this is the lock right here. Let me show you that. So all you do is kind of close it a little bit and push it, and then it expands, and it's actually a lot softer than I thought it was going to be to crimp. Haven't used it yet, so I'll be doing that on a cable, but I'll do that separately just to see how it feels. I know everybody wants to see them under, but if you're looking at this, you already know what they do, so I'm not gonna bother with that. But as you can see, it's not ratcheting or anything, but you don't need a lot of force to do it. So the only thing, if you're using your left hand, it might be a little awkward. It does have the wiring codes and color coding, which is nice, but that's something you'll definitely memorize if you do enough of these anyways. But it's nice that it's there. So you can probably do it this way, or if you're right-handed, you might be doing it this way and put the cable in there with your right hand. Just depends. This is kind of awkward actually, but I don't know, I haven't used it like I said. But just close it, push this here, and then it stays closed, which is kind of nice. So you get the cutting blade, the stripper on here. I really don't know. It says you can do up to Cat 6, so I don't know if it's gonna be right on it, or looks like you can go a little deeper than that. So you definitely might need to be careful not to cut the wire itself. But other than that, it's not much to it. It looks like this might move. I'm not sure. There's nothing on the instructions, but I don't think that moves. I think that pretty much stays that way because it's on both sides there. But this is a ZoeRax, or that's what it's called there. There are a lot of different ones, but just be careful. Make sure that if you get one, you do get the one with the cutter. Some of them don't have it. They're a little bit cheaper, I guess. Anyways, just another tool I want to kind of show you, because this one has been fine so far. And like a couple of days I want to do another cable, and I had to do this one, and I do have the pass-throughs. They do make it very easy to double check the wiring color codes, so that's why I like them a lot. However, online you'll find a lot of different I guess preferences. Some people like them, some hate them. Some say because, you know, you could get a short on there, which it can be true, especially if you're using them with cameras. So, you know, you don't want to short those. And also, some people mention that in humid environments, you know, if you get water in there, you can also get a short. But if you get water, it'll be in here as well. So that's kind of a mute point. The point I'm trying to make is that I guess indoors you might be okay. Just don't short them, or, you know, put anything near water, I guess, to like anything else. Indoors, I think you'll be okay. Outdoors, maybe not as much, unless you actually either cover them very well. I mean, it's just easier to use this because, you know, for the wiring check, the other ones, that's depending on your experience. The more you do, the, you know, easier it gets sometimes. But those other ones, it's very hard to double check the coloring. I mean, you know, some people will say no, it's not, or whatever, but I find these to be a little easier just from my experience. And because I'm not doing a lot of this is just for my own personal cables. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know, I use them inside, but that's pretty much all I can think about this tool. And the coloring there, which is something new for me. I don't know why you would need different colors like that, but I guess maybe for, I don't know, for cameras you may want a different color even though they're the same. And then for phones and your network, blue one. So that might be a good, cool thing to do, you know, if you want to do it that way. I mean, it'll be a little more time consuming, or if you have them, but you'll need more of the different types of jacks, obviously. So it may get more expensive because you gotta have more. You know, some blue, some not so blue. What do you call it? Black or whatever it is. So they do come in different. This is black. Yeah, this is black, green, yellow, blue, red. I took one of each, and so yeah, that might be an idea. Use the same type of cable, so you can use the same color, and just use a different end. So that's kind of good. That's one way to do it, instead of different colors and, you know, having to do that to differentiate. You can use a different end. So I guess that's an idea there, which makes sense. Other than that, they're pretty much the same, I think. Well, there you go. Alright, just an update on this crimper. I was trying to do a cable here, as you can see, but the crimper doesn't actually crimp very well. Let me see if I can get a good shot of the pins here. Hang on. Come on. There we go. See, on the left side, they're all up there, and it just pushed the right side, so it's pretty bad. And I took the cutter off because it's not cutting very well either. So much for this crimper. Looks nice and all, but it just doesn't do what it's supposed to do correctly. So let me show you. Here is the way it cut. It's pretty far out, and I had to manually cut them, just bend them back and forth. And if you look from the top here, let me see, come on, focus, there we go. You can see all the pins are not pushed on here on this side. So looks like this is gonna go back. That's what the cutting piece looks like. But if I can't crimp with it, it doesn't matter what it is. So There you have it.